So I was asked the other day what skateboarding meant to me. At 43 years old, I still skateboard. I started when I was 12. Skateboarding to me, I mean, that's not something I could answer in about 30 seconds. I've been doing it since I was 12 years old. I did take a little break for a little while, but I had to get back into it. I mean, to me, it's creativity, it's ingenuity, it's purpose, it's failure, it's success. I mean, it's just life. I tried when I was younger. I tried football, I tried baseball. I tried a little bit of everything, man. But when I got on a skateboard, like, it just felt natural. It's something that over time I became good at. Like I said, it's a combination of failures and success, because when you first get on a skateboard, like, you can barely hold your balance and barely push, and next thing you know, you're doing kick flips down 12 sets, you're on handrails, you're on ledges. When you go to a skate park, you got guys that are Asian, that are black, that are white, that are Christian, that are atheists. It doesn't matter, man. Like, when you go to a skate park, you all got one thing in common, and this piece of wood. And you really don't give a shit, what color they are, what religion they are, whether they're straight, whether they're gay. Like nobody gives a shit. And when you see a guy who's just starting off and he's trying to just ollie up on a box, this high, and you see him try 50 times, when he finally gets it, you'll see everybody at the park, clapping, good job, man, pumping him up. Then you see another guy who's been skating for years, and he's doing kickflip, back tail, backside flip out. Everybody claps the same way. Like, it doesn't change. It's just the friendships you build. I mean, I can go out of town and I can go to a brand new park I've never been to before and not know a person there. And after 15 minutes of skating, I can make 4, 5, or 6 friends. We hit each other up on Instagram, on Facebook. And it's all because, like I said, this one piece of wood in common. And I relate skateboarding to life, because there's tricks that I might try 10 times before I get it, and then there's tricks that I might try 2,000 times, and it might take me a year before I learn that trick. But no matter how many times I get hurt, how many times I fall down, I get back up and I fucking do it again, man. I mean, it's like you can't let it beat you, and when you finally land that trick, it's an overwhelming feeling of accomplishment, because you've tried so hard to do it. And once you learn that trick, you keep practicing and you keep practicing, and you make that trick better. And once you hone that trick down, well, then you start adding to it. You start doing it on the stuff and off of stuff, and doing variations, and when you apply that to life, no matter what you do in life, whether it's work or relationships or anything, no matter how many times you try and you fail, you got to pick your ass up, and you got to keep trying and keep trying, because when you finally find a way to make it work and you succeed, it's the same thing. It's an overwhelming feeling of accomplishment. And so when I started skating at 12, as I got older, I started implying what I learned with skateboarding in life. When I tried something and I failed, I'm not going to let it get to me. I have to get that end goal. So I push and I push and I push, and I try and I fail, and I try and I fail, and then I finally succeed. And then when I succeed, I hone it and I make it better. And then once I make it better, I start adding to it. And I've used that analogy in business, and I've used it in relationship, and it only makes my life better. And it's all because of what I learned with this. And it's not, skateboarding is not a team sport. You're not relying on the quarterback to make the right play and throw you the ball. You're not relying on on a guy to pass you the ball. You're not relying on that. It's you. You hang out with these guys, and you watch them, and you watch how good they are. You watch guys that are at the same level as you, just starting, and you build those friendships, and you keep pushing yourself, and you push those boundaries, because when you start off, you're a little scared, and then you start getting less scared, and you move up a little bit on the ladder, and then you're less scared, you move up a little bit on the ladder, and next thing you know you're killing it, man, and people recognize that. So what skateboarding means to me, it means it's life. When I go skate, it's just me and my board. It's me, just concentrating on what I'm doing to get that overwhelming feeling of accomplishment. So what does skateboarding mean to me? Skateboarding to me is life, and I will skateboard until I physically can't walk anymore. And that's what it means to me. It's trial and error. It's the love of the sport. It kept me off the streets. I go to a skate park, say on a Friday evening, when people want to go out and party and get drunk and do stupid shit. You can come to a skate park and you see 50, 60 kids out here trying their hardest to land that damn trick they've been trying for weeks and weeks to do, and then they finally get it, and everybody in the park is yeah, and they're clapping, and these guys get pumped up. They could be on the streets doing shit they don't need to be, so this to me, when I started when I was younger, like I said, it saved my life. So that's what skateboarding means to me. And like I said, I couldn't explain that in 30 seconds because it means more than 30 seconds of my time. So yeah, that's what skateboarding means to me. It's life, it's failure, it's success, it's purpose, it's art, it's culture. And let me tell you, there's no other culture that I can think of like skateboarding. Yeah, so that's what skateboarding means to me, guys.